matchup.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Seahawks. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set and logo. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running
Hey,
play.
these new episodes that shit getting crazy.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Right.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jones operating from the gun.
Hey, this is real, bro.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him.
That's some strong-ass jeans,
right
man.
about the 6-yard line.
I'm posting it.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
That's a strong-ass fucking
gain,
jean.
maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 14 carries, 111 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter
What, the jeans?
Gap scheme, power scheme, whatever.
Which one of them wasn't whole, though?
If you give them just a little bit of space.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
70, Indy.
You shut the fuck up. Ooh, man, like... This nigga, man.
They begin the drive with Johnson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size and
Unless a man would have re-downloaded it
attrition
and plays with San Diego Chargers.
Excited about hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
I think defensively you're okay with that.
Well,
in
you
the first
said
quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On 2nd down, Johnson. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, that's a big deal.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, tell that nigga to say F, man.
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Nah. He do that
last week as his first one here's away.
Hey, y'all ever had real ramen, bro?
Into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I'm still so upset about
that. Game had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like
I was still so upset about that.
Practice and all came together. I bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his own rhetorical skills were on point.
But I'm glad we never took that to the name.
On first down, no run with Hunt.
I'd have probably been in jail. I'd have probably been in jail. Nah, I'd have been in jail.
It's a game of 12 first down Seahawks. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Shaq Thompson at the tackle that time. From the 44.
Nah, you can't be rushing niggas just because you got a bad
week. Back right around the 48-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So 3rd and 1. Here's Minshew. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play.
Oh, shit, they coming on the Sims 5?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The Sims 5. Nah, hey, that's the one game that gets
continues on the end of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the results for to this point, 2 drives have ended in a turnover.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement?
Yeah.
2 drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least
nah, this ain't real.
That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users.
Nah, this ain't a Sims game, bro.
Social media.
I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive.
Nah, this ain't a Sims game.
So that's going to lead to a 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Yeah,
Off the ball, here's Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around.
Bro, this ain't real.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now is this one set away.
This is nah, this can't be I'll post.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there.
Hey, I don't care what you say. I played in
the first half of the season, and given that, you have to think he's on pace for
steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. The 40, the 20, 10, and a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's work.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And Johnson on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And back at the 8 now, 3rd and goal. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
DeVecchio puts this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. His side, they've got the lead. But I think he's not happy with how he's played. That's the bottom line. How many adjustments need to be made when, bottom line, you're winning?
Yeah, you're just trying to play better for yourself, because if you do, then you've got a chance to increase your lead, and your team will play better. Look, when you fight your internal battle as a quarterback and you're not playing as well as you want to, just fall back on the old cliche. There's no I in team. There's definitely one in win.
Look at Davis, yeah, no I in team, but we'll see if he can pick himself up a little bit here on this drive. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's able to find Diggs. 1st down Seattle on a pickup at 13. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Check 52. Check.
Hey, Charlie. Let's.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is they're going to try and throw. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. That one good for 14 and the Seahawk 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Minshew. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Flush to his right.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Hey, high 7. Rock it.
On fourth down, Minshew. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minutes. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
Hey, echo.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And this one complete to Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew rolling to his right. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And an alley to run. But he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the game there.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Minshew. Looking for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. In for the score. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Previous play is
always important to get the first score of the
Touchdown, Seahawks. Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
The technology is for, and this touchdown will count. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on second down, Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because of...
Oh, caught out! He's got a first down past the 30.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On first down, Hunt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down. They'll drop the throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. This is Hunt. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Blue draw Corkers.
Let's go, Mike. 50. Mike.
Bravo.
All right, T, let's
On second and 9, Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, one of the few things that's gone right for them, likely a little too late, but maybe a little feather in their cap.
I think so, and to me, they played that play without looking at the scoreboard, without worrying about where they were on the score, because things haven't gone right, as you noted, for them much of this game, but they gave great effort there and picked up a defense that's had its share of troubles in this one.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Here's Johnson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would to an offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute comeback. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. They run with Hunt, and he's got a first down inside the midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Watch the twist.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. On 1st and 10, Jones. Complete. It's Johnson. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. He completes it to Boyd. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make some.
Intended for Tyler Boyd.
18 game, X3, 218, chop.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so... Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with an INT.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
The Packers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here we go, set, 15, Lonnie, 15 Lonnie.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That one into the hands of Kane. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Throwing Jones. Completes it to Lee. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. And he's got this down to the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go! Alert, alert. Check. Check, check. Can. Ready.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
You draw portrait.
Switch. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Let's go.
Shoot.
That one looks like he'll fall here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Minshew. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. David Njoku with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, Rick. Pilot, 64. Rick.
Now Jones on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to throw. Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd.
Let's go.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Seahawks, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Packers, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6.
Ladies and gentlemen.